Who is the ultimate Batman? That would be the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. Recently in the Chip Zdarsky run, Batman's own failsafe showed up and beat the tar out of him before seemingly killing him. As a way to fight against him, Batman pulled out the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. A Batman that was only Batman. He had no Bruce Wayne, he had no sidekicks, he just did what Batman needed to do. He was an individual within Batman's psyche, there as the ultimate failsafe against failsafe, the ultimate Batman. And in the back of those issues, Chip Zdarsky brought us a Batman Zur-En-Arrh story. 3 issues, a simple story of the ultimate Batman. This is Comicstorian. I find some of your favorite comic books, I pull out some of your favorite storylines, and I turn them into audio dramas. This allows you to know what you should add to your collection when you go to your local comic book store, and I have a blast doing it. Today we're going to be doing the backup story of Batman Zur-En-Arrh that was in, I believe, Batman 127, 128, and 129. It all happened in a flash, in a moment's notice. Batman was looking at himself. No, not himself. This person says that his name is the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. This place isn't even home. He is on his planet. But how? When did he? Again, the world changes and Batman is home. Robin and Alfred state that Professor Achilles Milo poisoned him, but maybe it was them instead. How is Batman supposed to strike fear in the hearts of villains when he himself is so scared? His mind was taken. Not once had he ever experienced something like this. It was meant to break him, to make him into a coward. But the thing is, now that he's better, he's even more scared. Imagining what could happen if someone took over his mind, the damage that they could do. He could even use the weapon of a coward, and he wouldn't know. He'd be the gun. But for every gun, there needs to be a safety. So for the next month, Batman underwent his own personal therapy, pushing himself to the absolute brink. Miles still to go. He was finally doing it. He was making sure that nobody could claim the mind of the Batman again. Then there's a flash. He goes back to when his parents went to see the Mask of Zorro. Why would he think that? The phone rings, and it's Commissioner Gordon telling Batman that he needs help. Joker has been infecting people with seemingly no connection other than the fact that several of these people are security guards for Weltramexit Pharmaceuticals. However, something is off on all of the victims. They aren't smiling. Joker's toxin usually affects one portion of the mind as well as another. But here, it's a fake smile. Batman pauses. He shouldn't be here. His mind isn't ready. Does Joker know that? Is Joker mirroring his broken psyche with his fake smile? Is the Joker broken as well? Ready or not, Batman rushes Weltramex. Normally, he'd feel prepared when taking down another bad guy. But the Joker, he's unpredictable. A whirlwind of chaos. And he's still broken. While climbing up the side of the Weltramex tower, the windows explode and the Joker leans out. I thought I heard the bat flapping around out here. Batman thinks back to his therapy. The backup personality that he has been building isn't complete yet. His brain feels like it's sweating, but he can't sit in his cave while the Joker is out there. Joker needs to die. Batman thinks about it. The Joker needs to be put away. They need doctors to study and fix the Joker. Batman doesn't kill. Why did he think that? Again, Batman's mind wanders back to that night when Zorro killed people who deserved to die. But that wasn't real. He shouldn't take another life. But then there's a cry for help, snapping Batman back to reality. He was too slow because he was too weak. People died. With one doctor left, the Joker stares, holding his gun to that doctor's head. I can't wait anymore. I need to get better, see? I need my smile back. It all started when I heard some rumor of a doctor named Milo who broke my beautiful bat brain. You made him crazy. I'm supposed to be the crazy one, not the Batman. His is more of a simmering insanity. I dress as a bat, so I think I can save people insanity. But if he's as crazy as me, then I can be just as serious as him. Joker lets go of the hostage as he attacks. But rather than chase Joker, Batman tends to the doctor. Too many have died at the hands of this maniac, no more. Not. But then, he has a flashback again. His father reminding him that Zorro is a movie, that he couldn't think of anything worse than taking a life. Unless they deserved it. Do they deserve it, Batman? Because if they do, then let him in. You don't have to do anything, Batman. Bruce Wayne, the doctor's son. Your hands will be clean, your conscience pristine. It'll be so easy. Batman stands back up, the Joker beginning to laugh. Would you look at that? It took a few innocent deaths for me to get my groove back. However, as the Joker turns back, he notices something is different. This man looks like him, he smells like him, but he isn't really Batman, is he? Batman turns back with a smile. Oh, I am him, all right. I'm Batman. And tonight, the Joker dies. The Joker, he bursts out laughing again. Well, would you look at that? You're as crazy as a soup sandwich. The new persona of Batman lunges, grabbing the Joker, slamming him into the wall. The only crazy thing about me is that I've let you live until now. Is it really you? Can't have a lie down while Dr. Joker analyzes. Before he could finish, Batman grabs him, dragging him to the window. All you do is talk, talk, talk. Your final words are as meaningless as your life. But inside of Batman's mind, he asks the new persona, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in control. You're supposed to defend me from... The Batman of Zur-En-Arrh asks him, psychological attacks? Bruce. The Joker is a psychological attack. Every time we fight, he gets in our head. He's a monster, and monsters need to be slain. Letting the Joker live is a crime, and you exist. Batman exists to stop crime. Killing the Joker saves lives. Where does it end? Riddler, Two-Face, when are you going to stop killing? The Batman of Zur-En-Arrh tells him, I'll stop when they're gone. When the threat of death sends them scurrying like the cowards they are. I'll stop when everyone's been saved. But there's a voice. Joker's persona asking, what about me? I don't know what's happening, but I wasn't always like this. Something's broken in me. I can't remember what did it. I can't even hold on to that feeling from before. Maybe you should kill me. End this. But Batman saves everyone, right? It's what you do. So who are you going to save? Joker begins to cry, and a woman reaches out, telling him that it's okay. He is broken, but her son will fix him. Batman pulls off his mask, asking what is his mother, Martha Wayne, doing here? Martha tells him that he's her son, his father's son. He isn't a killer. This persona, this Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, it's nothing, hollow anger. So save the Joker, save everyone, save yourself. Batman blinks and he finds himself back in control at Weltermax. After the other Batman tosses the Joker out the window. He rushes over, firing his grappling hook, just barely catching the Joker by the foot, and he lets out a heavy sigh of relief. He catches his breath and he thinks about how all of this came to be. He's dangerous. Not much scares him. But the idea that he might be the most dangerous man alive does. He has lines that he cannot cross. He is the safety on the gun. Batman spends another week finishing his programming, making sure that the Zur-En-Arrh protocol shares Batman's lines, fail-safes, and barriers. As Batman takes off the mind device, he walks over to the workbench and begins to stitch something. Robin comes down the stairs asking if he's ready yet. Wait, what is that? The bat symbol is yellow. Batman finishes putting on his suit, telling him that he saw something similar. Maybe it will draw enemy fire to his fortified chest plate. Then Batman thinks that it could be something else. Maybe he just likes to be reminded that there's something lurking behind the bat. Zur-En-Arrh. And with that, we have the explanation for who and what Zur-En-Arrh is and Batman's first encounter with that other persona in his mind. Now, if you want to see Batman trying to use this, check out our failsafe video that covers where this got pulled out and how it's being used. But either way, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We would greatly appreciate it if you could. And we're going to continue to bring you as many full stories as we can right here at the Comicstorian channel. This one is technically a full story, even though it's only like 10 minutes long. And I'll see you next time right here.